For this chord rhythm study, we're looking at Polly by Nirvana. It's a really great song with some nice offbeat changes. It's a cool way to make sure your basic open chords are in place. And please make sure you've got a copy of the PDF that shows you the rhythm patterns I'm going to demonstrate to you as well, so you can reference that. If you need a copy, just drop me a WhatsApp or inbox me via my channel. You're more than welcome. And we're going to start off now by having a look at what the basic chords are. So here we go. We're starting with the chords for the verse. It's an E minor, fingers 1 and 2. You may use 2 and 3 as well, but I think 1 and 2 might be a little bit more convenient, because when you change from E minor to G, your first finger need not move. There's your G. So E minor, G, first finger didn't really move. And then also for G, I like playing my G with the ring finger and the pinky at the bottom. So this is my G, sounds like this. This is the other G. Very subtle difference, my favorite, but that's also quite acceptable. And onto D after that. And what I want you to observe is, as I'm going through the changes, I want you to notice that my thumb here doesn't move. E minor, G, D. Fingers 1, 2, and 3. The chord diagrams are on the PDF, and then the C chord over here. Now, before we go further now, I want you to make sure you've got the PDF open, and I want you to see the strumming pattern below that says verse strumming pattern. Now the down arrows, down strum, this will be on the numbered counts when needed. So on the count of 1 or 2 it will be a down arrow. The up arrows will be on the ands, the offbeat, 1 and 2 and. Now I'm not using a pick over here, but you're more than welcome to use a pick if you want to. So if you need a pick, please feel free to use one. Hold it between your thumb and first finger, not like that. That's bad. Also not a good idea. Best way. And if you're new to strumming, new to guitar, I'd like you not to strum with your thumb. So this is bad. I want you to use your first finger. Like that. Now on the strumming pattern, on the count of 1, you'll see there's a down arrow. And then on the 2, there's a down arrow, followed by immediately after that, the plus, the and is an upstroke. So with the E minor in place, your E minor is looking like that. You start off with this nice and simple 1 and 2 and, or down, down, up. But the trick over here is you need to be on the G chord. Remember we said about the changes? E minor, G. No pauses between the E minor and the G. So slow motion, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see my changes and my timing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, nice and easy change. And for the G, 3 and 4 and, nice and straightforward, simply down, up. Next bar, D. Quick revision for the D chord for those that are new. And that's going to start with the down, up, down. So the rhythm changes from the first bar to the second bar. This is why I like this song as a study. And you're going to go from the D onto the C chord, like that. D, C. And the C must be there on the upbeat. So slow motion, we're going to have from the D, 1 and 2 and, nice offbeat change there. On the third beat, nothing happens, but bring your hand back down so it's at the bottom of the guitar to catch the next and on the upstroke. So you're going to finish off with and 4 and, like that. Now it's going to get a different view, and I'm going to take you through the rhythm pattern. You can see the left and right hand now a lot easier with this over here. And we're going to start slow motion both bars, E minor through to G, whichever G you prefer, D and C, and here we go, slow mo. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now also something just for by the way, the change from the G to the D, if you're playing G like this, you'll notice finger number 3 doesn't change the D, just by the way. Okay, but let's do it again. Going to go a little bit faster this time. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Simple as that. And now I want to do it again 4 times in a row. See if you can play along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. That's the verse strumming pattern for Polly. For the chorus, we've got a B flat chord coming in, which looks like that. I first want to show you the chord and alternative ways to play it. The B flat chord, I'm going to show you 3 ways to play B flat, because it's not everyone's favorite chord, but it's a very important chord. You're going to play it quite a bit, the B and the B flats. Starts with finger 1, fret 1, string 1, the bottom. Fingers 2 goes onto the 4th string, ring finger, 3rd string, and then the pinky comes squeezing in onto string 2. So this is the more sort of traditional way to play B flat. Should sound like this. Oh, sorry about the buzz. Now I find this really cramped, so my fingers are not happy being so close together. So I discovered that some guitarists play B flat like this, and I prefer this one. Much more cleaner, and it's also got a deeper bass sound. So for this B flat, finger 1 must go here on the 5th string, 1st fret, and I take my pinky and then watch the pinky collapse. Watch its movement. See that movement? Slow motion going in, and then my pinky goes across strings 4, 3 and 2, and I'm playing the middle 4 strings. Now some guitarists even prefer the ring finger. Not my personal preference, but that's also acceptable. Or you can go for the bar chord, which I'm not going to suggest too much. That's a study for another day. So my B flat, but I'm quite happy with this if that's your favorite. Okay, now onto the strumming pattern. A lot of nice offbeats here, going to sound like this. And we can hear a lot of repetition as well. So let's just guide you through the strumming pattern for these chords. I'm sure by now you know what D and C look like, but on the count of the 1 and the 2, you're strumming 2 Ds, and the trick there is to go from the D to the C really quick. 1 and 2 and catch that offbeat as you change across there. 1 and 2 and you can hear the change. Then there's a pause on the 3 and 4 and. So if I zoom out just a little bit, you can see the changes here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then off to G. G starts off the same, 2 strums in other words, 1 and 2. And then to the B flat, just a different angle. Remember I mentioned I like the finger flat, the pinky flat, but you're more than welcome to do this as well. And then the B flat starts on the and after the second beat. And 3 and 4 and. So the rhythms change, which makes it such a nice song to practice your rhythms and get to learn B flat. So I'm going to walk you through now the chorus strumming pattern from a different view. And here we go. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Nice and easy. Take it with me, a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. And you'll notice over there with the B flat, I skipped the 3rd beat. If you do something like by accident, don't stop, keep the music going. That was an unintentional mistake, which I thought I'd capitalize on, because you need to learn that we mustn't stop if you make an error. Mistakes are tolerable, but we're not allowed to stop. Okay, so one more time, and if I make a mistake, bear with me, but play along with me. Don't stop yourself. Here we go, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. And that's us for Poly by Nirvana. Hope you enjoyed it. Got any questions, drop me a WhatsApp. Otherwise, have a fantastic day.